Alright, hello and welcome to the I keep doing civilization ones. But no, we're in a new scenario where we're gonna be seeing Austria-Hungary uniting. Very interesting memory. It's not like that's happened in history or anything. Like unlike before, Austria-Hungary, I feel is gonna be more equal. Again, hopefully you can subscribe because close to 200 subscribers. But anyways, we're gonna get to the video. So basically, this is formed, giving some countries PTSD. I guess all of this right here, kind of. So once this happens, of course, a lot of confusion. Why is this happening? It's a little strange, but also, this is kind of as compensation for my last video, my Serbian Empire video, which was actually did really good. I accidentally kept calling Austria. I keep calling Hungary, poor Hungary. Bulgaria, I don't know how I messed that up, because Bulgaria is a powerful country, and they're able to push back these guys. Hopefully for this video, unlike the Serbian one, I actually kind of remember the politics of countries, which I normally do. It's just apparently I didn't for the video. But without further ado, we're going to be doing this now. So, I am using, actually, paint.net. I'm probably going to make a video before this one comes out explaining why, but anyways, I'm talking too much, and now we're going to get straight to the video. So basically, with these two uniting, they're actually really strong. So like what? Austria's like $400 billion. These guys have like 200, 300 billion. So point is, they're really strong, but you can also see that there's a little thing going on. They're both landlocked. So, to fix this issue, what they're going to be doing is not that on Slovenia right here, which has a not much, but little sea border right there. Okay, there we go. Got to get used to this. But basically what's going to be happening is that the Austrian troops are just going to quickly decide to flood in and very quickly occupy the entire country. And of course, they're going to completely annex it as their own. So now these guys are looking just that much bigger. And something like this, a lot of countries will not be happy, and you know what, we have to make this a special video. You know, we can never make it normal. So what we will also be seeing is actually what we'll also be seeing is what will this ever happen in real life? Probably not, but we're going to be seeing Czechoslovakia become a country once more, actually. Don't ask why, just we'll let them have this one. They can just be a country now. So out of all their options, Italy's too powerful. Switzerland can, but like all the mountains. Germany, not really. These guys, they're kind of strong. Romania's probably your strongest one that you could take on, but there's a thing called Transylvania, which, Bulgaria. Oh my goodness. Hungary. This is Hungary. That is Bulgaria. Hungary right here has beef over Transylvania and stuff. Amazing. Now, since they do want to expand it, they will also be declaring war on Croatia. Can you just... Thank you. Since they just... No. Since, obviously, they do want to just have a better ocean access, and these guys basically just have, like, all of this right here. Kind of stole it from Bosnia, but anyways. So, of course, like we saw earlier, these troops are going to completely flood the country and kind of get all of this until they get stopped. And actually what we will be seeing is a little push from the Croatians up into the Slovenian area. But that's not... Whoopsie. But they don't get too far, because they don't get really that far until they get to like around here. So basically they capture most of all Slovenia and a bit of Austria up here. But what we will also be seeing is, if I can find the right color. Yeah, we will also be seeing Bosnia join this war to take a little bit of stuff, and this kind of gives it a little final blow, since these guys, they basically already got their act together, so now they're just like kind of pushing back against all of this right over here, and for some reason this looks terrible, and I would like this to be fixed, if they don't mind. Like I said, they will continue their advancements downwards, capturing all of this, and eventually leading to the quick surrender of Croatia. Okay, so yeah, these guys, these guys are just looking that much more like they're themselves back quite a long time ago back in history. So they do have a bit of a coast going on, but obviously they're gonna spend a bit of time just kind of preparing for new stuff. But like then again, they have a lot of options, especially down here, which is probably what they're gonna go for. And a lot of countries are getting maybe a little worried about this, but I guess too much worry because I mean Germany. I mean they're both basically Germanic, maybe not Hungary, but Austria is. Like all these countries would probably still have like worse relations because I don't think like the EU and that stuff would exist in this. So, I'm overthinking about it because our next target, we got to make this simple and interesting. Bosnia, even though they just kind of technically worked with them, they still want their land. So, you know what? They decided to surrender since they saw what happened with since they kind of saw what happened with Croatia. They decided they're just gonna join up. They're not gonna deal with that. So, in a quick annexation, I guess these guys, Bosnia has become part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire once again. They would kind of, I guess, continue their reign, maybe like even going down to Montenegro. I did not almost just call that North Macedonia. What is wrong with me? But I guess in a simple situation, I'm not even gonna like. What do you expect is going to happen? Literally nothing else. Like, come on. I think you can kind of guess what's going to happen if these guys are to attack them. So, there we go. So basically, these guys, they kind of take all this like southern coast right here. So, with this very quick expansion, taking over, I think, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 countries already. Of course, a lot of people are not going to like that. So, there's going to be a little resistance for this, obviously. So that is why I have to make a brand new color. Now, basically, what we're going to be seeing is actually Romania and, I guess now, Czechoslovakia. They're going to be forming an alliance against these guys right here. With this, it's definitely close, but I guess with the introduction of a couple other people, that could be bad. So, potentially in this situation that you wouldn't want to be in. And with this, actually a couple other countries decide to join this, I guess for some like extra protection. Okay, so basically what we see right here is these countries right here decide to create this little alliance right here to combat in this. And if you take a look right here, a bit of an issue with a little place called Kosovo. And obviously Serbia does not like that. So what is going to be happening right here is, so basically what we're going to be seeing is right here, a little alliance between Serbia and Austria-Hungary. So if you join our alliance and help us out, we'll help you out take Kosovo for yourself. And these guys are on board with this, but they also kind of border a few other countries that they don't really want to mess with. So, out of all the countries, they're able to somehow unite Bulgaria. These two are not the best of friends, but they are able to unite them also because these guys do want some extra land, just in general. I mean, they basically always stay the same shape. World War I, World War II, up, down, basically the same thing. So, hopefully they're hoping to finally change that and just make them expand. So, these guys, with a bit of distrust, obviously, are able to join this alliance with obviously like guaranteed gains and stuff. So with this, Serbia will be making the first move right here. No, can you please not do that? This is sad. Okay, so as we see right here, Serbian troops are going to just completely. They've been prepared for this basically. They've kind of always wanted it as one. So these guys declare war on these guys, and technically speaking, this activates this alliance. So this makes everyone kind of go on a front line. So these guys, they're going to start. Actually, I should probably make this a little bigger. Serbia right here is going to absolutely start crushing Albania, as well as North Macedonia in these areas kind of right here. And Bulgaria, I probably should have made a different color, but it's okay. Basically, they're going to meet up Serbia halfway with North Macedonia, and both troops together are going to easily be able to take over, the capital. Why is this? Hopefully I fixed that at one point. Now, this is where it's going to be a little more difficult, because Bulgaria is able to make a little front line right here, and Serbia is able to do actually surprisingly well, with them doing a lot of effort up into this northern area right here. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of not very good stuff that's going to happen, because Romania is, okay, so apparently something's going on, but I'll hopefully fix that later on. But these guys, they're able to make a very big push towards Sofia, which I think is like here-ish, like something. I think it's somewhere around there, maybe a little. I'm gonna sound really stupid if it's over here, but I'm pretty sure it's like right here. So basically, these guys are gonna try to make a push towards it by getting their parts and act together, making a little spearhead towards it. So yeah, once they make this little spearhead going on right here, obviously a lot of troops are going to obviously fall back right here. So they're able to push through back into here. Don't know what is happening over here though. But in return, these guys are able to make a fairly large pushback right over here, and actually cutting off a fairly large amount of soldiers right over here, which obviously is not good. And they're going to be able to capture these areas and apparently start going down there. Okay, and they get to around here, which is where once they kick these guys out in this area is where it is kind of stopped, and this looks like the wrong color. But even with these very big gains in Serbia, that is not going to stop these guys from absolutely pushing back at them, because, I mean, why is this not the right color? So it gets to around here in the front line, the big old fella, the one right here. Basically, these guys right here, they're going to obviously start flooding into Czechoslovakia, completely kind of decimating, I guess, the Slovakian area, and start making a big push towards and they don't even get to any push going on right here. These guys are just kind of pushed back all the way up here until it gets to around this. And these guys do make a small offensive over back in Romania. Do start their own thing right over here this way. So that doesn't go well either. It's actually really big and gets a lot of part of Hungary. That's not very good. So currently the war is looking something like this, and a victory with these guys. So they do try for peace, but Bulgaria does not want to comply because they right now are in a net, I guess, negative. They haven't really they've just lost land. So what they're going to do is they're going to quickly make an offensive. They used a bunch of their troops to just try to get a bunch of land right up here, which, I mean, it's successful, but it's just that they used a bunch of their troops, and Romania right here is able to punch even deeper into this kind of area right here. So they get to actually around here, where they get to all the way down here and right here, capturing around half the country. But of course, these guys will push back fairly well until it gets to around like right here, and the Romanians, of course, being the Romanians, will push back this area until it gets to around right here. And then finally, since you guys are losing a little bit, it's decided on that there will be a peace negotiation, but not before these guys completely fall to... Okay, so basically we just made right here a big chunky Serbia, taking all these areas right here, and Hungary looking weirder than ever, taking this northern part of Romania. Oh, whoa. But Romania taking this southern part right over here. So, and obviously, but anyways, so once these guys get all of this, they are running out of options because Serbia and Bulgaria, I mean, Serbia could be a potential ally in the future, and they're fairly powerful right now. So that leaves you with Ukraine, which is currently at war with big old Russia. So what we're going to be seeing technically, I guess, is a jumping of Ukraine. Okay, so basically, without really looking at a map, this is, I think, kind of ish how the borders are looking between the two countries of at least Russia and Ukraine. So whatever, you know what? So once we got this, so basically, the Austro-Hungarian Empire right here, they are going to make quick gains, especially down here in this like more lower area where they're able to kind of capture this area and kind of start like wrapping around all of this over here, which I mean, obviously this caught them, the Ukrainians, by surprise. I mean, but also with this, there's a couple of factors. Obviously, no NATO or nothing, so Ukraine right here is not being helped, and now there's another front that they have to worry about. I think it's safe to say that they are not going to do too well, like just in general. So this entire southern area of Ukraine is captured right here. And they even actually meet up with the Russians. They don't declare war or anything, but not the greatest with each other. They're not best of friends. I need to really like fix the issue with the yellowness, but I'll do that later. And with this fact, Russia will be able to move. Whoa, why does this keep happening? They will be able to move their troops a lot more into Ukraine than they probably could in our timeline because of those two main factors. So these guys, they're able to make a much larger push, which is going to get them all of this right here till they get to around this, where Ukraine is looking a lot worse. And if I'm correct with the capital being somewhere around here, these guys will attempt to make a spearhead towards that capital. I feel like I'm really stupid because it's not there, but I could have sworn that it was. So these guys are going to just kind of start buffing this little area, start making a spearhead, and also just starting to capture more land this way. And I mean, look, if you have two really strong countries declaring war on you and you don't really have help, like they do in our timeline, they're going to do less okay. Now, what they will be able to do actually is make a pretty good pushback if I can get the right color. So these guys, they're able to push back fairly well actually, even even cutting these parts off right here, which is very bad. They have this entire area right here. But so what they will do is start a little campaign, which will be able to connect, or at least I guess like reconnect, this area right over here, which obviously going to help them out. They secure this area a lot better than they did earlier, but due to this, they will have to. They do have losses. If I can actually zoom out, they do have pretty big losses actually way up in the north right here. But it's not to say that's not going good here in Russia for them, because Russia just decides to keep making new stuff until they also even make a little counter, like I guess another offensive on the top right here, until it's starting to kind of look like this, and then when they realize, like, I mean, this war is basically over, they don't have help from anyone, they decide they're gonna call a peace negotiation. And I mean, is this accurate? Absolutely not. I mean, like, why would they really go for Ukraine? Like, their stuff's like way over here. So I mean, it's a wacky video. Who cares? This is going. It's looking like this. So these guys just, I guess, took like a big chunky Ukraine. It looked something like this earlier. So they got a fair piece, and Russia looking more like the USSR. That's something. Yeah, I guess they're just looking more like the Soviet Union or the Soviet Onion. So basically, these guys have definitely become like definitely like a really strong country. I mean, obviously, like I guess with all of these areas, I feel like something like maybe not too far off from Italy. I mean, I don't know. I'm just making this stuff up basically. But point is, they are very strong. So what they're going to do is, for one last event, they are going to have a good old little pal. Now, since they're allies, I guess, with I mean, they're both Germanic countries, like both of these guys. So it's not the worst. So like, I could see them getting along for sure. I mean, actually, they have like this. I mean, in real life, this would cripple in a couple like minutes, like especially the Balkans. But we don't mind that right now. So, but we do mind is that these guys are making quick gains with Poland, and Germany is also beginning to make its little like into these areas right here, kind of starting to like wrap around right around here. This is not very fun for these guys. Poland, definitely not having a great time. Like, why would this be happening? But of course, I mean, Poland right now is very strong. So they're obviously going to be able to greatly push these guys back up into these areas, as well as Austria. And oh my, I made that look in a not very good way. Hold up. Okay, that looks a little better. Whoopsie. Basically, then these guys are gonna probably get pushed back quite a bit right up here until it gets to around here, where Poland is kind of held back right here because these guys hold a fairly strong front, and Germany is definitely, if I can get the right thing, is definitely getting pushed back greatly. And for some reason, the borders are turning blue, as well as Germany. I don't think that's meant to be happening right now. Don't know why that's happening. But while they are able to push Germany out, of course, it's not said the same with Austria right here, which when getting their act together are going to make a very big invasion with like a bunch of their troops up into these areas over here. And wait, I don't remember. I think it's like it's one of these three spots. I don't think it's I think it's in one of these three areas. I think. Bro, it's gonna be so dumb. It's like down here. I'm just like, Where is Warsaw? That is. I really need to like. We're gonna pretend like they didn't capture Warsaw yet. It's gonna be sad if they did, but they're gonna make some very big pushes. It's not all good for them because they do get pushed back, and apparently, how is this happening? But once again, Austria is pushed back greatly in multiple areas. Until it's starting to look something like this, and then Germany decides, finally, time is time. They're going to actually decide to actually try to be a good ally and actually like attack. So once they finally launch their little invasion going up into here, again, don't know why the borders are changing color. They're able to they're able to capture this area up here and start making a couple of gains this way. There's this little opening right here, which Poland will gladly take to invade Austria. So a lot of Polish troops, not very good, start flooding into the area of this country until they're starting to look something like this, where they also push back the Austrians in multiple areas like here. Now it's starting to look something like this, although basically wherever they win in one thing, they kind of start losing in the other. So seeing this, they will agree on a peace negotiation after, obviously, I mean, that happened like after the Austrians kind of pulled their act together and were able to kick these guys out of their area and make one final big push into... Okay, so yeah, in this peace negotiation, these guys take a bit of this, and Germany takes this northern part of Poland right here, and that is going to mark the end of this video, because I am getting tired, and I don't know what else to do. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I guess I'm finally starting to do some things with Paint.net, but, I mean, as you saw, it was really wonky, so hopefully I'll be able to eventually figure that out, but,